Right, that's us live now. We'll wait for a few people to jump into the chat and then we'll get talking about today's dump that we've had, but we can see it as an opportunity, so we'll get a few coming in the chat. Let me know where you're all from and what's going on, and we'll start talking about some crypto and some potential buy zones. Alright, mate, from Warrington, how we doing? We'll talk about Reef too soon. We'll get talking about some of the price entries that we could hit. I mean, I did that Reef video yesterday, and some of them prices, them zones that I've given have been hit. So we will take a look at some new levels if they've been snapped up already. Please make sure you smash that like button, and we will get a few in this chat, and then we'll get talking about some price analysis. Talk about ETH, I'm losing patience. Well, I know. Thing is, you've got to have patience in this game, because if you don't, you're going to end up losing. I think patience, watching, buying in low, and just like, I mean, imagine if you bought ETH last year at $89 and now it's $1,800. I mean, you're either going to be sold in a massive amount of profit, or you're holding on for 2k. I think 2k is going to come soon, but we'll have a look at that in a second on some price analysis. Welcome to everybody. Let me know where you're all from in the chat, and then we'll get cracking. We'll wait for a few more to come in, and we'll start off with talking about Bitcoin and have a look at what it could potentially do. Right, so let's get started in this stream today anyway. So Bitcoin has hit up to 49,673. I mean, we keep tinkering on these moves. We do hit some highs and we reject. We do hit some highs and then we reject. And I think that's going to be the same for the next few weeks, to be honest. I mean, I think it's inevitable that we're going to hit 50k. And once we do hit 50k, I think then Ethereum will start its major parabolic move. I mean, let's just have a look at some of these extensions on a fib. You could say that this is the start of a move here, and we have yet to do a full retracement to the 618 level, so that to me tells me that we're going to start to target some of these extensions on the fib. So we have 53k and then 57k, which could potentially happen before we see a major alt season. But if we just take a look at Bitcoin dominance, that is still continuing to go down. If I just drop into a weekly time frame, this is what I've had set up for a while. If you're not new to my channel, then this is alt season of 2017, when Bitcoin dominance was up at 71%, and it dropped right the way down to 35%. So that was a massive drop. I'm looking for the same again. I don't think we will get down to those levels that we saw last time, but I think that once we do start to push down towards 57% and lose that level, things will start to get tasty. So let's just catch up in the chat. How are we all doing? Everyone, you all right? Check out Luna. I'll tell you what, I'll just make up a little list here. If you do have any projects you'd like me to check out, I'll write them down. I'll try and get to them. UTK, I'll add that to the list. Dorset, how are we doing? Gala. Somebody mentioned Gala to me the other day. I'm not sure if it's on Tradingview or not, but I will check it out shortly if it's on. £50 long term for my son. Which crypto do you reckon? I mean, long term, I mean, there's some solid players out there. Polkadot, to me, I think that's going to be I've got massive upside. We've got parachains coming this year, so things are going to start to get tasty on Polkadot this year. So this is what we need to happen anyway. Let's have a look at Bitcoin dominance. We have lost this major support level at 62%. We have been tinkering around this level for a while. If we just drop into a daily, we're tinkering around this level. We've come back up to retest at the time, but it has acted as a solid level of resistance now. So I do think that once Bitcoin has played out, I think it can push up to 50k potentially over the next course of this week or so. Once it has done that, I think Ethereum will start to make its move, and we will then start to reject, because we need this. We need Ethereum dominance to keep going up and up and up. I mean, we've been up to 17%, but it's still not enough for an alt season. If we go back in time, look at where the Ethereum dominance was back in July of 17. It was up at 30%. So if we can get Ethereum to get pretty much that same amount of market dominance again, then things are going to look good. Although Bitcoin dominance is dropping, I do not believe we are in a full-blown alt season yet. I think we need to wait for a further drop below 57%. Once we do drop below 57%, and ETH is gaining ground on the BTC pair, because look at that. We've still got a long way to make up on the BTC pair. I think we need to get above this target of 50,000 Satoshis. Once we do push above that, things will start to get really tasty, because we've not been above that level since August 2018. So let's have a look anyway. Andrew Taylor, front gate lad. No time, mate. Not front gate for me. You must be on shift. Bristol, how are we doing? Vechain, and so I'll have a look at Vechain too as well. Right, so yeah, Ethereum BTC has got a long way to go. 229% before we crack up to those all-time highs, but it's a long way off. So I don't think we are in an alt season yet. But we just need to let Bitcoin play out. There's a lot of big investors getting into Bitcoin, so once they've all topped up, I think then some money will be taken out by whales, and Ethereum will go on a big push. I think Raul Pui, or whatever he's called, he's massive into Ethereum. He's predicting 20k, but I can't see it happening, to be honest. I think 5k is a massive target to go for. So let's have a look into some projects and do some price analysis. And I want to start off with the project I looked at last night, which was Reef Finance. That video has done very well. Where's Reef on my list here? So this is Reef USDT. This is a Binance chart. So let's drop right down into the 4-hour time frame. Have a bit of a zoom in. We did peak up. These are the all-time highs at 0.056. So let's mark that up there as a horizontal rate. All-time highs. So that is the first major target to get to. But we need to have a look at some potential buy zones. I mean, if we take this as the start of a move here, let's have a look at some buy zones there. We'll use a fib retracement from this level here up to the top. We have done a 38% retracement since the 7th of February. I don't think we're going to come down any lower, to be honest. I mean, we could, but you never know. I mean, things are starting to look like we are starting to bounce back up. The market has done a dump. If you look, we are red all over. The BTC pairs have been absolutely hammered, so we'll have a look at them in a second as well. But things are dropping now. If we want to, I don't think we're going to get any buy zones there. Let's have a look at the hourly time frame on Reef, see what's going on. Yeah, we've done quite a big retracement. I mean, if we take this as the start of a move up to the top, we've done a 78% retracement, and we are starting to pop up now. I think that could be the dump over with. Going into Monday, let's hope we can get some institutional FOMO, and then we can start pushing the price up. But if you are looking to invest in Reef, I would still place some orders down around this level at 0.042. I think 4.2% could be a good level to pop down to. I mean, we could do a full retracement, so you might pick some orders up at 0.039. So let's just have a look in and wait to see what's going on. So question here from Trent Robertson: what coin do you think can do a ×10 in USD from today? I mean, there's a lot of coins. To be honest, I think Vechain, I think Zilliqa, I think Polkadot, RSR will definitely do a ×10. Not too sure on timeline, but at some point RSR will explode. I mean, you might look at it on CoinMarketCap and think it's got a massive supply of 100 billion, but there's only 9 billion of those in supply, and I do believe they will be getting rid of a lot of that supply. I'm not quite up to date on the current price, but I will have a look very soon. So let's get to some questions in here. So that's Reef. I've covered Reef, some potential buy zones there. The first major target is breaking above these all-time highs, and then I'm not sure if I've got it marked up on this chart already. I've not. But my next major target is 10 cent. I do think that 10 cent will be achieved in the course of the next this next 4 weeks. I do believe. I mean, where are we in regards to price from that? Let's have a look at a price range from current prices up to 10 cent. 115%. You might think it looks a big move, but to be honest, things like that can absolutely pump it in seconds. So welcome to everybody. If you are new to this channel, please make sure you are subscribed and you are hitting that like button. Centivote, I tell you what, I'll bang some Centivote price analysis in too. I'm holding some Centivote. I held it up to its all-time highs and then back down to the massive dumps that we had, but I'm still holding. I like the project. I tell you what, let's have a look at Centivote now, then we'll go into some on this list that we have. Have I got it up top here? Yeah, Centivote BTC. I'll have a look at this in BTC pair, and I'll have a look at it in a USDT pair on a different platform. So this is a daily time frame. As you can see, we are still massively undervalued on the BTC pair. We've been up to, I'm going to disregard that first wick. we've been up to 7,604 Satoshi. So we'll mark that level because that is going to be the all-time highs in BTC. We're currently down at 2,300. And we have hit some weekly level of resistance here. The chances are we are coming down because of BTC's major move. But if you are looking for a bit of an investment position, let's have a look on the 4-hour time frame. Well, yeah, this will do. So yeah, if you're looking for some investment opportunities on Centivote, I mean, you could target the 618 level here at 1,888. No, 1,887 Satoshis. We are coming down. We've lost this 382 level, so the chances are we might come down to this level and retest that and then bounce up. We do need to close a daily or a weekly candle above 2,340 sats to regain some momentum. So that is a BTC pair. What I also want to look at on just this platform here. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a look for Centivote. I've got a USD pair. There we go. So this is a coin paprika. As you can see, we are hitting very, very close to some all-time highs. I think this is the all-time highs back then. Let's just put the horizontal ray on. So that's the all-time highs at pretty much 11.5 cent. We do have to break above there to pretty much look at some further targets. So to get some further targets, I'm going to use a fib retracement here, and I'm going to usually go from bottom to top, but I'm going to go from the bottom of a move, the top, down towards the bottom. As you can see, pretty much a triple bottom down there. So what I'm looking at now is these next Fibonacci retracement levels. So I do think these are the next targets. So if we do break above all-time highs, then 0.016 is a next major target. So I think things will start to push up very, very, very soon. So that's Centivote. If you're looking for buy-ins though, then it would. Let's just get rid of that fib. We'll do the fib opposite way. So we'll go from the bottom of a move to the top of a move. If you are looking for potential buy zones of Centivote, then I would target this level of the 382, which is 0.0076. I think that could be a good level. Things are looking bullish across the market. I know we've had a bit of a dump today, but to be honest, I wouldn't even worry about that. So if that is a buy zone there, if you think it might have come lower, then have some buy zones at 0.0056, but I can't see it's coming down to that level. I think you may get an opportunity here on 382 level. So that is Centivote. Let's jump back to Tradingview. So first on my list is Luna. I see somebody in the comments mentioning GRT, so I will add the graph onto the price analysis also. What else we've got? Filecoin. I'll have a look at that. That's FIL. Do you into any NFTs? I've not bought any NFTs, but I do hold a few NFTs. I've got the Engine wallet, so I've got quite a few NFTs on there, but I don't think they're worth much value. I even created an Operation Crypto NFT if anybody wants one. If you do, jump in my Telegram group, Crypto Troops, and I'll send you one of my NFTs. They're not worth much, but I just made some for a laugh. I'll tell you what, I'll post the link to my Telegram group in here, so copy link. Let's have a look where we are. So that's linked to my Telegram group. If you want to jump in there, then if you just want to ask me any questions, and crack on in there. So that's that. Right, let's have a look at some of these projects. So we've got Luna first. Let's have a look at Luna. I don't know if I've done any price analysis on this before. Let's have a look. Where's Luna? Luna USDT. Well, that to me looks like a massive bull flag already. I mean, let's have a look at this. You could say this was the start of a move up to the top. You could say that we are forming a bit of a bear flag here. So the chances that we could break out of this very, very soon, if the market does allow. Not the best bull flag, but it is a bull flag. So let's have a look at some potential buy zones. This is a 4-hour time frame. It looks like we are consolidating within this area, but we'll take the start of the move here up to the top. That was $8.45. We have lost this 382 level. We came back up to retest it, but now we are starting to, I mean, you could say we are starting to form a bit of a downtrend there. So I mean, we're either going to break to the upside or we're going to continue to drop. So if you're looking for buy zones, then this level could be a potential buy zone at $4.77. So just monitor that. If the price does allow it, you may come back down here. The first target route I've got it up here is a Fibonacci extension. That is a negative 0.27. That's bang on $10, and that is the next major target to go for. So just monitor that price. Potential buy zones at $4.77, and first major target is $10, which is bang on a Fibonacci extension. Welcome to everyone new. If you are just popping into this channel, please make sure you are subscribed and you are hitting that like button. Let's have a look what's going in the comments. Loads of comments. Cardano, please. I'll check out Cardano in a minute. So that's ADA covered. Let's have a look at GRT, which is the graph. I think that's up here somewhere. I'll cover it in a BTC pairing too. This is the fib that I've got on, where you did shoot up to $2.88, which was the all-time highs. We have started to retrace. I mean, we dropped right down to $1.90, which is a fair old chunk, to be honest. But whatever goes up must come down at some times. We are currently stuck on this 382 level. If we do break above that, then we're going to start pushing on. But currently that fib is acting as resistance. I mean, if we do reject off that, then we're going to come down to $1.72. So 172 could be a good area to potentially place some orders in. But if we don't, then you need to go to the lower time frames. To be honest, if you look at that on a 4-hour time frame, zoom right in. I mean, you can't do much on that time frame. If you wanted buying, I mean, I would just potentially look down at $2 on my nose. I think $2 could be a nice area to buy in. I know we did lose that level, but we shot right back up. So $2 could be a nice level for you to buy in there. So that's GRT covered. If we just have a look at GRT and a BTC pairing too. Oh, what's all this TA? Get rid of that because that's now out of date. The BTC pair has been pretty much dry bummed due to BTC going on a run. This is the hour time frame, so it looks even more nasty. But let's just drop into the what's that, the 4-hour. So let's have a look at some buy zones here. So it looks like we're going to come down to the 618 level. So if you're looking to buy, then that could be a nice level at 3,605 satoshis. Let's have a look in the chat what's going on. Kava. Shall we have a look at Kava? I've not looked at Kava for a long time, so that might be a good project to take a quick look at. I've done some videos on Kava before. Kava, where is it? I need to really sort this list out, it's massive. Kava USDT. There we go. So we're currently at $4.81. We have rejected off a all-time high, so I'll just move that a little bit higher. We are starting to roll over now. This is a 4-hour time frame, so you could potentially look at buy zones. You see, this here is the pretty much a weekly support level at 372. We did wick a little bit out of that, but we soon bounced back up. So we are retracing. I mean, this could be the 0.5 level on the fib. Let's just add that on. 0.5, where's that? We'll add that on there. Okay, so yeah, we have done a 0.5 level fib retracement, and we have popped back up. We're currently held off against the 382 level at 480. So, I mean, things could start to... let's see if we get past this. If we do get past the 382 level at 480, then we're going to start pushing up and retesting these all-time highs. If we do reject off this on this 4-hour candle, we are coming down to $4.36. First target row is breaking above all-time highs at 559, and then we can start to target some of these fib extensions. Major target on this is $10. I think $10 will happen in the course of the next few months. As long as the market stays where they are, I think the market's looking bullish overall, even though it looks like an absolute car crash on my right-hand side with some absolute horrific scenes. But remember, dips are for buying. It can't just constantly go up and up. If you look at BTC, that's going back up now, 49k. I do think we've got to test 50k first. I think it might shoot up and target 53k. But we just need to monitor price. I mean, it's not bad for alts that BTC is pushing up, because once it's pushed up, it then can consolidate down back into altcoins at the minute. Andy, check Reef, it's going up now. I've just checked Reef. Let's have another quick look on Reef, see what's going on there. I think most coins are just starting to bounce back now after a bit of a dip. Where is Reef? There we go. That's Reef BTC. There we go, Reef USDT. Yeah, it's bouncing up, but I mean, it's nothing major. Let's just drop on the 1 hour. Look, we have done a 78% retracement, so I mean, usually once we've done a fairly significant retracement, a 78% retracement is big, so we are pushing up now. I mean, if we can start to push up against that 382 level, I think things will start to look good and we can start to target new highs. I'm quite bullish on Reef. There's been a little bit of FUD recently about releasing more supply into the tokenomics, but it's all part of a roadmap, so whenever you see people trying to get in, they end up trying to short the coin, so I won't worry about what other people are saying. Can you check out GRT? I've just literally just checked out GRT. By the way, Reef is a solid hold. I think what's going on with that project is, I mean, it's already partnered with Binance and Polkadot, so we know how good projects are on Polkadot. It's going to be absolutely massive in the future. Now let's get going through this list. So we've got Gala. Somebody asked me to check out Gala. Let's have a look at that. I'm not sure if it's on here or not. No, it's not. Let's just say it's on the other charting software. I think Stevie asked for this the other day, actually. Gala dollar. I think it's that one. If it's not that one, then let me know. But that's Gala USD. Yeah, it is. So I mean, what we're currently priced, let's have a look on CoinMarketCap, see if it's on here. Currently priced at 0.014, so right, that's a right chart. So let's have a look. This is a daily time frame. As you can see, we have hit up to some highs of 0.025, so that's 2.57. And then we are starting a retracement, but there is nothing out of the ordinary. So if you're looking for buy zones on Gala, we have nearly done a 61% retracement. We have come back up, tested for 382 level and rejected. If you look at this here, it's pretty much acting as a trend line, so I mean that could be a good area to buy. If you're looking at around this area here, that could be a good buy at 0.013. But if we do reject out of this area, monitor it and we could get some orders filled at 1 cent on the nose there. The first major target though is 3 cent. I think 3 cent is a nice area to target. Put that on there. I don't even know what Gala Projects is, but in terms of price analysis, that looks like a key area to aim for. I mean, 3 cent is a major first target there. So that's Gala covered. What else have we got? Vechain. Right, let's have a look at Vechain. I know a lot of my subscribers are holding Vechain. I'm holding Vechain. I think it's a class project. So let's have a look what's going on. Vechain USDT. We'll just drop into a 4-hour time frame. I pretty much do most of my analysis on the 4-hour time frame. So that was the first target that we have absolutely smashed. Let's just have a look at that. Where's next target? My next target is 10 cent, I think. Yeah, let's push it up to 10 cent. So that's my next target for Vechain. Not sure when it'll get there, but it'll get there at some point. So this is Vechain. As you can see, we are starting to drop a little bit, but it's nothing to worry about that. 31% retracement. It looks like it's holding up as good support, that. So if you're looking to buy, we have bounced up out of our area twice, pretty much 3 times now. So 5 cent looks like it's holding strong. 5 cent could be a decent area to potentially place some orders. If you've not got into Vechain already, then it could be a nice area for it to go for. If BTC does start pushing up above 50k, it's going to take it out on some altcoins, so you could potentially place some orders at 0.046. Yeah, but I say my first major target is 10 cent. I think it will push it at some point. Some people believe that the all-time highs isn't here due to when it was Ven. Ven used to have a completely different supply. The price was around $9, which I think it increased. So they said the all-time high was around 90 cent or something like that. But I'm having my all-time highs with the current tokenomics at 0.61 cent. That's Vechain covered. I've done Centivote. Filecoin. Let's have a look at Filecoin. We got Filecoin. Let's have a look at is it on Binance? No, it's not. So let's have a look on the Huobi chart. I've never looked at this one before. Looks like it's on a a bit of a moon machine here, to be honest. Let's have a look, zoom right out, weekly time frame. I think that'll be initial scam wick. I can't see it going up to $200. So yeah, I mean, look at that for a weekly candle. That is absolutely solid. Let's have a look on the 4-hour time frame though. Everything's been dumping because of today, and Filecoin is pumping. So I mean, going against a flow there. If you're looking for some buy zones, we're gonna have to drop right down to it hourly, and we have to pretty much target this area here. So let's have a look at from the top, bottom to the top. Filecoin, if you're looking for investments, then I would target this level at $46. But potentially, if it does get a bit of a retracement, you always got to look at the 618 level, which is $44. So let's catch up on the chat. How's everybody doing? Let me know where you are from and that you are hitting that like button. And if you are not subscribed already, then please do so. Smoke Reefer. I do have to invest in it, but whatever floats your boat. I got 50k Reef this morning. Nice hold. I'd just keep holding it, mate. Profits will come at some stage. Doge to the moon. Doge has been mooning recently. I've never invested in it. Just a bit of a crazy one, really. So somebody's asking for RSR. Let's have a look at RSR. RSR USDT. Let's drop onto the 4-hour time frame. It's done quite a big retracement, really, which is good if you're looking for some investments. We'll take this as a start of a move here. We've come into this area which was pretty much, let's move all-time highs over. All-time high was 0.78. So let's have a look at some investments on RSR. We'll take the fib up to the all-time high. So what we're doing is looking for a retracement. We're wicking to this liquidity zone and we pop back out. And then we are using the 0.5 fib level as support currently. So we may not drop out of that. I think this is quite a solid liquidity area here at 6 cents. So potentially we might not come through that. If we do, I mean, you got 5.7 cents, which could be a good area to target for some buy zones. But I would recommend buying here on the 0.5 fib level. It's done a good retracement now. So, I mean, if it comes lower, happy days, but I would personally invest here. If I were looking to invest, I think it's a nice area. Targets on this, you got to look at fib extensions. This is a major one here. If we put a horizontal array on, this area is pretty much 10 cents, so I think that is the first major target to go for. We have done a nice retracement here, so I mean, we've hit those all-time highs. We've done a 50% retracement, close to 61% retracement. So I would expect that we can now start pushing on and going up towards 10 cent. The last few weekends, especially Sundays, have been quite shit for crypto. Everything's dropped like a lead balloon, and it is what it is. If you're looking to buy and invest, and maybe wait till the weekend, because I mean, we could have a nice solid week now across crypto, and then the weekend could come and give us a bit of dumpage and some buying opportunities. Vic Manuel, resources to get better, I'm a beginner. So if you're looking to the description of this video, you'll find a link to a free crypto course, which is Learning Crypto. It's a free, I think it's around 4 or 5 hours course. It's on Learning Crypto, so go ahead and check it out. And if you need to know anything more, these paid courses you can do, and there's also a premium service, but that's totally up to you. But try the free course. That is for anybody in the chat. If you are very, very new to crypto, then go ahead and check that course. It's in the description of the video, Learning Crypto. Andy Grattan, dump on Sundays. Yep, we always see it, mate. RSR is a times 40 already. Well, it is if you manage to buy right down there. But some people haven't, mate, so you got to look at buying opportunities up here. This is very, very early days for projects. And I say that, it's very, very early days for a lot of cryptocurrency projects. I mean, some of these projects have been around a year or less. I mean, Reef has been around, I'm not too sure on the date it was found, but Reef has been around since trading since end of December. So you're talking 2 months, which is absolutely nothing. Bitcoin, I mean, Bitcoin's only been around 11, 12 years now, and that's still young, really. So we've got a long, long way to go, and some of these projects will be multi-millionaire makers if you just buy and hold for a future. From Portugal, can I check on hard? I don't know if hard is on here. Let's have a quick look. Here we go, hard USDT. Let's have a look at that. If you do have any projects you'd like me to check out, or any, even if you've got any general crypto questions, then fire them into the chat, and I will try and get to them at some point. Got about another 30 minutes left of this stream, and then we'll call it a day. So this is hard. I think it's hard protocol, isn't it? Let's have a look on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, hard protocol. What are we at? Currently at 167. I'm taking it's an ERC20 potentially. Let's have a look. No, it's not. So let's have a look down here. All-time highs, $2.09. So only 20% down from that, which is not much. So that's hard protocol. Let's have a look here. We are on a 4-hour time frame. Let's have a look at some potential buys. We'll take this as the beginning of a move down here. And we've popped right up. We've done a 38% retracement and shot back up, but I mean, you could target the 0.5 level at 148. Could be a nice level for you to buy some hard. I've never looked at a project myself, so I can't tell you what the fundamentals are, whether it's going to push up higher or dump in some cases. But if you're looking for investment perspectives, the Fibonacci is never wrong, and you can target them two levels there. I mean, we have dropped, we've come back, we've regained the 382 fib level. So we might not come any lower. That could be end of a dump. I mean, if you look at that from there, from top to bottom, we did a 27% retracement. So a 30% retracement in crypto is nothing, but it is quite standard. So that could be dump over with now. What else have we got? TWT USD. I'm not checking that out. TWT USDT. That project have we got a free airdrop on Binance. It's got no use case, I don't think. Is it a governance token for Trust Wallet? I don't know. I don't know what the point of it is really. I mean, I think I got it in let's have a look what TWT is. I got it in a free airdrop. Trust Wallet token, how much is it? 61 cents. So it's been up fairly high, to be honest, for free. I think everybody got 100 of them if you managed to get some. It's been up to 75 cents. I wouldn't say it's an investment token, to be honest. It was freebie. Spyro, what's up with XRP and XLM? Well, XRP is going through a lawsuit, which is nothing to worry about, to be honest. I think they'll just end up moving out of the US at some stage. Let's have a look at XRP price. Currently, we're on quite a good run here. I mean, this is a 4-hour time frame, so we are on a very nice looking uptrend. Let's have a look. That is a solid uptrend, to be honest. We've not even done much of a drop, to be honest. So that XRP is currently on an uptrend. I think the first target I've got there is those highs that we spiked up to of 75 cents. This project is not everybody's favourite. But you've got to give it to it that the network is one of the best out there. Its scalability is second to none. Its transaction speed is unbelievable. I think it's done something like it's tested up to 65,000 transactions per second at some stage, so that's absolutely massive. But I only hold a little bit. I'm not a massive fan of it, to be honest. I prefer the projects. If you look to the top right here, these are the main projects I hold, all the way down to the blue. I hold all these projects here. I do hold a little bit of XRP, but not too much to be jumping and screaming about. But with regards to a bit of a price action, and if you're looking for some potential buy zones, then I mean, let's put fib on from the start of a move here to that top. We've pretty much rejected out of 64 cents a few times. We've come down, we've done a 38% retracement at times, so I mean, chances are it might come back down again. So if you're looking for investments, we've got 54 cents. But my favourite, the 618 level, could come into play. So we could come down to 48 cents if we do break down through that uptrend. But you just have to monitor your price. This chart is absolutely all over the place. I mean, if you look at that, massive pump, massive dump, massive pump. I mean, it's quite annoying, to be honest. If you're an investor of XRP, watching that go up such in significant amounts, then I think that's quite annoying, to be honest, and your portfolio will be fucking all over the place. So that's XRP. I don't tend to look at XLM early. Thoughts on UTK? I hold some UTrust. I like the CEO. She's doing some big things. We've got some massive links with PayPal, Shopify. We've got some big links to too. Seen a few people mentioning Dogecoin to the moon. Is Dogecoin flying, or are you just trying to have my eyes out? Let's have a look. No, it's not. It's 60 cent. Let's just get it. Tell you what, let's just do a little bit of TA on Doge while we're here. I think Doge has done its thing now, to be honest. I think it's just a bit of a fad, isn't it? It is, to be honest, one of the most decentralized cryptocurrencies out there. So, but it's just a fucking dog at the end of the day. We have done a 61% retracement, so that could be end of a pump there. Let's just put it onto that. Yeah. We have done a 61% retracement now, so things could start pushing back up. And I mean, I've got a target here of 10 cent. I think 10 cent will be hit at some stage. It's got a massive fan base behind it, so there's nothing to say it won't push up to those levels. Have you looked at Reef? Yes, I've looked at Reef. Where's Reef on here? So this is Reef. These are some potential buy zones here. The 786 level. We have wicked down into that, so it might not come down again. Let's put that right. That fib's a bit wrong. We've done a 78% retracement. So if you're looking to buy, then the next buy zones could be around here at 44 cent. I think that major dump at Bitcoin's done a shakeout. Could be over now, so we are starting to push up, but there's nothing to say we can't retest this level here again. Chat's absolutely flying, so I can't keep up with all these questions, but I've got a couple more on my list to check out. So let's have a look at ADA. ADA USDT. These are some previous price analysis from last time, so let's just get rid of all that. That is at all-time highs there, is it? Oh no, we just dropped shy of $1. I was saying that if you're ever looking to sell a project and $1 is your target, put your target at around 99 cent, because people will front run you, and sometimes, as you can see here, I wonder how many people had a target of $1 and it just sold short at 99.9 cent or something like that. So if you're ever looking to take profit, always do it slightly less than what you think it's going to be. So don't go for round numbers. Like if it's $1, then go for 99 cent. If it's 10 cent, go for 9.99 cent, because it never ever makes it if you're looking to accumulate or take profit. So this is Cardano. We've been on a massive rise recently. If we just look at this, I mean, let's go back to the beginning of the year. We was down here. Even back then, let's have a look. Let's drop onto a daily time frame. You could say from here, which was 22nd of Jan. So let's go back to then, 10th of Jan. We have done a 352% price rise, which is absolutely massive, to be honest. So things are retracing now, but that is nothing to worry about. So let's drop into a 4-hour time frame and have a look at some potential buy zones. You could say that this was the start of a move. We popped up, we rejected, and then we've banged back up again. So here was the start of a move. We have done a 0.5% retracement. We popped lower than that, we popped back up, and now we're using this level as support. So if you are looking to buy and the market doesn't drop too much more, if Bitcoin goes a run, alts might get in my neck again, but this could be a good level to buy here. And we have a 618 level at 78 cents. So those two could be nice areas to potentially buy. The first major target was breaking above $1. Once we do break above $1, we've got these Fibonacci extensions. So we've got the negative 2.7 and the negative 618. So we've got $1 and 8 and $1 and 20 cent are going to be the next major target. So let's just have a quick catch up in the chat. I've already done Reef about 3 times, so you'll have to watch this video back. What is this website? This is Tradingview. So if you're looking to any analysis, I do recommend that you use Tradingview. Also, there is this website here. This is charts.cointrader.pro. This is free. All the tools are free. You just sign up with your Twitter, and it's got pretty much all the low caps on it. It's got pretty much everything on it, so you just search at top, type in what you want. I do recommend using mine. It's quite good. If you do use Tradingview and some of the coins are not on Tradingview, then check out this website. It is quite good. So that is charts.cointrader.pro. I'll tell you what, I'll drop it in the comments. So that's that gives you a that's a website if you want to save it to your favourites. So this is Tradingview. Let's go back to it. So let's have a look. Somebody's mentioning Theta there, which I usually pronounce Feta, like fucking cheese. What's going on here? Loads of crazy errors. So let's get rid of all that crap. Let's get rid of all that. So Theta, we've absolutely smashed my first target. I didn't even know $3. We've already bombed through it. So next target, let's push it up to around $5. I think $5 could be a nice target. Whenever I'm looking at targets, it's pretty much look for the nice round number and then see if it marries up with Fibonacci levels later on. What altcoin is good to buy right now? Look on my right hand side, everything's in my red. Just buy anything. Things will start to fly up, but I think Reef is a good buy. Zilliq is a good buy. Vechain is a good buy. If you're looking in the low caps, Pluton is quite a good low cap. I use a Pluton card. That one there. I get 3% cash back on all my purchases, so I spend a lot of money on fuel driving all over the place, so I get 3% cash back on all that. And then if you stake Pluton, you get the percentage for free. So this is Theta token. Let's have a look what's going on here. This is 4 hour time frame. Let's drop to 1 hour. Things are looking good on Theta. Let's take this as the start of a move down here. $2.62 up to the top. We're nearly done a 0.5 retracement, but we have popped back up. I think if you're looking for potential buys, we may potentially come back down to this level at $3.16. We also have $3 on my nose, which could be Plutus failed my KYC. Why would it do that? Maybe reapply or send them a support message or something like that. So that's potential buy zone there on Theta token. First target $5, I think. Let's have a look if any of them levels. No, let's just put the fib on the opposite way around. Let's have a look at some potential Fibonacci extensions. So we'll take the fib from top to bottom there. Let's have a look at some fib extensions. So we got $4 on my nose, which could be a first major target. We got force 27, and then my target $5 there. Can you have a look at new? NUUSD. Oh, that's NuCypher, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, it is. NuCypher. Let's have a look down here. Last time I did some TA, God, we was all the way down here. Let's have a look what happened there. We must have picked some buy zones up, and then we've absolutely mooned. Let's get rid of that. Look at that for a daily candle. That is absolutely savage. Let's drop into a 4 hour time frame. NuCypher. So I've never looked into this project before. However, I might have done in the past, I'm not too sure. So this is the start of a move here. So we did pop up on the 11th of February. We've hit up to pretty much 88 cents, and we are retracing. If you do not believe in Fibonacci's, then look at that. We have hit a 61% retracement to an absolute dime, and we've bounced back up. So I always do recommend targeting buy zones on the 618 level. Learn the Fibonacci. If you do not know how to use Fibonacci, then jump into my Telegram group, which is a Crypto Troops, and I will show you how to use it, because investing by using the Fibonacci tool is one of my favourite techniques, because if you're looking to invest in NuCypher, you could add some orders placed down here and pick some up at 65 cents, and it's already up from my potential buys down there. It's already up 10%, so it could have been a nice profitable position there already. But if you're looking to buy, then I would still target some buys here at 70 cents. First target, breaking above $1. I think $1 is I mean, you can say that on a lot of projects. $1 is a magical number. Once you break above that, then it can start pushing on, but that's the first target there. Reef is pumping. I've looked at Reef about 6 times now. Let's have a look. Not pumping that, mate. When it starts pushing above all-time highs, I think it's a pump. I have 10k to gamble. Which coin has the biggest exponential potential? I wouldn't gamble if I were you, mate. What I would do is do some research and have a look in some projects that you really like fundamentally. Don't gamble your money away, because in crypto it can be easily lost. I've already checked RSR out. RSR target, first one is 10 cent. I think 10 cent will come in very soon. Could you have a look at VGX? I've done quite a few videos on BQX. It's still, so I use a BQX. That is the chart on Binance. It's still VGX. It doesn't not manage to change the name there. This happens quite a lot. We have big pumps. We have consolidation. Big pump, consolidation. We're having a big pump again, up to $4.78, retracing now. First target, let's get rid of that because that is obsolete. Let's get rid of that too. So what you could say, we could consolidate across here for now. But let's just have a look what the fib is saying. From these lows up to those highs. We've done a 50% retracement, but to be honest, we could still come down to $3.26 if the market does allow. So let's have a look at some potential buy zones there. To be honest, anything around $3 could be a good buy. Then the next major target is breaking above weekly resistance at $5.48. This project has been to $10 in the past. So things are just starting to hot up now. Thoughts on IOTX? I don't even know what IOTX is. Let's have a look. I've never even heard of that one, to be honest. Ranked 120. Is it on what trading pairs are we on? Oh, so we are on Binance. Let's have a look on here. IOTX. Have a look at the Tether pair. Never done any TM this before. Let's just have a look on the daily time frame. Look at that for a move. What an absolute monster candle that is on the daily. So that's been all the way up to 0.037, which I presume is the all-time high. So if you're looking for some areas to invest, let's have a look. So we could say this is the start of a move down here. From this level up to the top. We've done a 50% retracement. We are on a little bit of a downtrend now on the 4-hour time frame from here. So you could say that potentially we could come down to the 618 level. So if you're looking for buys, target 0.023. I think that could be a nice level to potentially buy there. So that's that. First major target, you could look at 5 cent. I think 5 cent will be a nice target. Look for round numbers and target our high numbers, and then don't sell till it hits them. Just catch up on something a second. Yep, so right, that's IOTX covered. I'll do 2 more projects and then I'm going to call that an end to a stream today. I'll cover 2 more projects. And so if you've got any general questions that are not price related, then drop them in the comments and I'll see if I can get to them. Can you look at Atom? Let's have a look at Atom. Atom, this is Cosmos, isn't it? Let's have a look at Binance chart. I'm not doing any price analysis on Atom for ages. You can say this is looking a lot like, very similar to a lot of the other charts. Let's have a look. So here, price analysis for Cosmos, which is Atom. I mean, we are starting to retrace. On the 4-hour time frame, we are getting a lot of products that are looking like we are on starting to form a downtrend. But what we need to do is either target orders lower or the market could break out. So I mean, you could potentially place some orders here at $17.97. This is looking bullish for. I mean, look at that for an uptrend. That is, I mean, we've got a downtrend there on the lower time frames, but if you go into the daily, It's a massive uptrend there on the daily time frame, so things are looking good there. We could come to a head here and then potentially break to the upside. Check out BUX. So what we'll do, BUX, then we'll do Aave after that. So I don't think BQX will be on Aave, BUX. So have a look. BUX, is it BUX token? Is it? If it is that, let me know in comments. This has been on quite a significant rise. Get rid of that shite. 0.22. Is it on CoinMarketCap? Bux token. Where we're trading. So it's only on KuCoin at the minute. Things are looking good there. Any thoughts about Reef? Invested hard on this one, but it seems like Justin Suntron is involved. I've seen a few rumours about the Justin Sun malarkey. I've not seen anything in writing yet, though. I hope not, because Justin Sun's a bit of a twat, to be honest. No, it's not, I'm only joking. But I'm not a fan of his projects. Let's have a look. So Bux token. Price analysis for this project, it's gone pretty much vertical, hasn't it? If you're looking to invest though, you've always got to consider that we could come down. Well, that's done a massive spike. We are starting to retrace. We've done a 38% retracement. So personally, I would buy in at these levels at 21 cent. But the market could also come down to 15 cent there. So just monitor the price. I'll add that to my list and I will check it out at some point in the future. I'll check out Aave, and that's going to be the end of the stream today. AAVE. Where's Aave on here? Oh, there it is. So we have done a 61% retracement here on Aave. Things are looking good. This is the daily time frame. Last time I did some major analysis was right down here, so we've got a lot of levels which are pretty obsolete now. This has been on a monumental pump. We've been up to $580. Have you got a Twitter for updates? Yes, I have. If you search Op Crypto UK, I'm on Twitter. You also find my link in the description of this video. So if you're looking for some investment, so on Aave, you could save at this level here. We have done a 61% retracement. We've popped back up. We've hit 582 and we are starting to retrace. So if you're looking for buys, I will potentially have some at $433. And if the market does allow, and if we get a bit more of a sell-off, then there's $397 too. So that's going to be it for today's stream, guys. Thank you very much for everybody who's tuned in, and thanks for all the donations. Please make sure that you do hit that like button and that you are subscribed to my channel. I will be doing another stream next week. So, like again, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will catch you next time.